the next generation owner of Renfro's. Well, as brick and mortar retail stores look for ways to rebuild their business and boost sales, pop-up shops have become the go-to for shoppers and small business owners. Today, pop-up retail is a $50 billion industry, and entrepreneurs in Charlotte are taking advantage of the growing trend. Carolina Impact's Tanisha Johnson introduces us to some of these small business owners.
Shopping these days is usually fast and convenient, but not everyone wants to get in the express lane. Instead, they're choosing a different route, one with less crowds and a more personal and engaging experience. Pop-up shops, a somewhat new and very real platform in retail.
It's a lot quieter than the mall, and you get to interact with people, which you don't generally get to do online, so I definitely prefer this.
Although the short events featuring small businesses last anywhere from 30 minutes to a few days, shoppers like SHARONGORETESKY prefer shopping here over big box stores because here there's handcrafted, vintage, and one-of-a-kind finds.
I do shop online. What I like about this idea is that more it's local stuff, local artists also, and really like to support local businesses and especially local artists.
And that's what makes pop-up retail so special. Local business owners giving customers a real shopping experience by taking the time to share their personal stories and the journey of making their products.
That's coming up. I'm looking forward to
Media personality and social media influencer John Wilson advocates and hosts his own annual pop-up market called Dudapalooza. He curates products geared towards men.
I think it's just that attraction to that treasure hunt of just finding something that you had no idea existed.
He says it's been a great way to identify and help up-and-coming small businesses.
I like to have people that have no social media presence. I like to have people that they don't know anybody and they're completely green, and I always put them next to somebody who's been here for every single one, because this guy is excited to have somebody who's never done it before, and this person is going to learn from that person.
For skateboard designer PHOEBETEETERS, Dudapalooza and other pop-ups have helped her to grow her business in a way that she could not have done on her own.
It's definitely changed my life.
Since she started selling her boards at galleries, skate events, and pop-ups, Teeters says she's gained new clientele and greater confidence in sharing her work as she connects with people.
Making myself accessible, which makes me a little bit more relatable, so people have more interest in what I'm doing.
While she's hoping to turn this part-time venture into a full-time one, she has others to look up to, like John Freeman of Johnny Fly, who specializes in eyewear and particularly in sunglasses. Freeman started making sunglasses after suffering from migraines. His goal? To make them more durable and less expensive, using wood and other materials. Although his journey began at his dining room table, it led to pop-up retail, which opened the door to so much more.
And within a year, grew right into it, the business grew right into it.
And now, just over a year later, he's living his dream of running his own store.
You know, I still get chills. You know, I think a storefront was something passionately I always wanted. All my advisors and all the people who gave me a lot of help along the way were strongly against brick and mortar, but it was something I needed.
While the company does most of its business online in European countries and the West Coast, Freeman says it doesn't compare to the one-on-one interaction he now enjoys as a vital part of his business.
Having people come in and try stuff on and actually speaking to a customer versus online is so huge. I mean, the web is what got us started, but being able to do things here, it's invaluable. I mean, it's changed the way I design. It's changed the way I think about product design.
It's also shown him that his increase in online sales is a result of the store and pop-up shops. While it's taken some years for pop-ups to really catch on in Charlotte, marketing data shows pop-up retail is here to stay.
If it were what it was today, I don't know that we'd have ever opened a store. Because the pop-up market's really just exploded throughout Charlotte and in many other cities, and we travel and do other cities.
But now that he has a storefront, Freeman gets to enjoy the benefits of both avenues of retail. Among the leaders in supporting pop-up retail is Charlotte Center City Partners.
There's really a booming market for pop-up retail. This is money that is staying in Charlotte. It's staying with Charlotteans, with their families. They're reinvesting that money into our local economy.
While pop-up shops are temporary events, they're generating profit margins for small business owners, and the impact is immediate. And no doubt, business advocates are hoping for more pop-up shop success stories. This is where innovation and creativity come face to face with customers in a sustainable pathway. And as more pop-up retailers find success, it could end up adding to the brick-and-mortar traditional retail across the city. For Carolina Impact, I'm Tanisha Johnson reporting.
What a great concept. Thanks so much, Tanisha. Many of the small business owners we talk to say they're branching out into areas they would not have expected. That includes making unique products for special occasions, like weddings even. Well, as an art form, glass blowing is spectacular.